Under the CATS project, in excess of $100,000 has been invested, with specific focus being placed on addressing the impacts of climate change on crop production. With the installation of the equipment, which include main and secondary irrigation lines, micro sprinklers and pumps, increased production is expected from the group. The training in the installation was led by a technical team from the Land Use Department of the Ministry of Agriculture. Acting Chief Land Use Officer in the ministry is Trevor Thompson.
How to actually do the installation of the equipment, and then the other one we're looking at how the farmers manage his field after he installs irrigation. So we want to work with them practically, let them actually do some of it themselves, do the connections, and so that when they go home, they could actually go and do it on their farm. Because we don't have the capacity to go on every farm and do it for the farmers. So we train them as they physically help to run the lines, to connect the lines, etc. So that when we finish, they can do their own maintenance, their own repairs, even their own installations for themselves.
The ministry, in responding to climate change and prolonged dry periods, is focusing heavily on addressing water availability and efficient use of water by farmers. President of NEFO, Evans Gooding, explains the benefits of having such equipment at the farm.
Even now, while the rain is falling, for those persons who rainwater harvesting myself, I will harvest rain and harvest the water and I'll have it there. But during the dry season, how am I going to get to the plants? So I could actually have the tanks, and when the dry season comes, there's no rain around here, and the plants is saying, just like you, when you get up in the morning, you're thirsty, you want water, eh? In order for you to survive. The plants is just like you need water. They provide us with solar system for our pumps. So in terms of where you have to go and buy diesel and buy gas, we have gone so much the technology now. The set of pumps that these farmers are getting now using solar energy. So even that day now, we're looking and see how to save money, how to save the environment.
Minister for Agriculture Honorable Peter David welcomed the training and is optimistic that with the information put out, the problem of irrigation among farmers can lessen.
The fact that you have the training this morning and the farmers here involved in that training tells me that we are on the path to provide sufficient irrigation. A lot of the irrigation systems waste a lot of water, and we have limited water, particularly at some times of the year when the dry season. So I think the use of this, the training in this, which should go throughout the country, will be extremely helpful so that we don't have the shortages sometimes of some products when you have dry season and the spike in the prices. So now you'd have to, with good irrigation, you have more consistency of supply and therefore more consistency of pricing for products.
For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Karima Lewis.